Hello, welcome to Clutch My Pearls, the podcast where I, Emily, learn all about the smut that my friends are reading. As always, I'm joined with Vanessa and birthday girl Barbara.
Hi, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It's her birthday week.
Today, I think the episode comes out on the 22nd.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm 35. I'm officially expired.
Wow.
Futuristically speaking.
God.
I think you're geriatric now.
Oh my God, yeah. I almost picked a book that it's my week. I'm just going to steamroll
I
everyone
love
today.
it. Please. I steamrolled last week, so just,
That was so fun.
I'm going to sit quietly.
I didn't know how to top that.
No, there's no need. You can because it's at the bottom.
Not going to happen.
Everybody
It's too
was
good.
so nice in the comments about that episode. Hasn't come out yet, but that was either sarcastic because everyone hated it or everyone was
Manifesting.
very supportive.
And Emily's not in her head about it
No,
at
I'm
all.
fine.
So
Literally fine.
I know.
What?
I almost picked an older main female character,
Ooh.
but then I didn't.
Ooh.
You're raising your hand at me.
Is this a regular episode?
Yeah.
It feels weird because everything feels weird today.
I thought this was supposed to be a bonus episode.
No,
That's-
bonus is next week
yeah.
Oh.
because it's for Halloween. Spoiler alert, calendar.
I mean,
Check your
edit this
calendars.
out.
The last Thursday of every month.
I thought you were recording a Halloween episode today. So I was like, ooh, I wonder if I should get like decorations. But no, we don't know
We
what
don't
is time.
know what we're doing.
So you decided to go younger.
Everything is weird today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sagittarius moon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Good job.
What are we going to do?
We're going to do a book.
Okay. Do I know it?
I don't know.
Does
I don't know
Vanessa
if you know it. Because this was when Vanessa was lying to me
Yeah.
about
Emily made me lie.
She was scheming.
last
so
episode.
look over
Emily,
there.
the Emily Blindside. Emily did the book. I didn't know because it was supposed to be Vanessa's book.
I didn't know either.
Okay. But you and I were talking the day before and it was like, what if we did the same book? Oh no. And we were standing there for like 5-10 minutes going like, what if it's this? What if it's that? Well, don't worry. I changed books.
Oh,
She was like, "Don't worry, I can pivot
Oh,
if
I
we
can
do the
pivot.
same book."
It's not, we didn't do the same book, but
But
I
she pivoted anyway.
Oh my God. I'm going to break some.
I love it.
Okay.
Did you read this book last night?
I started it last night.
Ooh, and you just read it all. How many pages are there?
You are getting very ahead of me.
I'm excited. I want to like try. It's like I want to.
Shh,
There's
you've
people have
seen
like the typing
behind the-
test.
Yeah.
You know that I want to be like, what's your reading test? Like,
Ooh, yeah.
I'm amazed.
What's the time? I decided to do a little treat for myself for my birthday. So what do you guys think I did?
Is it a Dramini?
No.
You're not allowed to.
No Hermione.
What would she like? Is it fantasy?
Is it Emily? Wait, what was who's the
Yeah.
love hypothesis?
Allie Hornberg.
Hypothesis. Emily Hornberg. No, it's not.
Allie Hazelwood?
Not Allie Hazelwood.
Oh.
I'm not going to tell you the title.
Ooh.
What is this, Vanessa book?
I love it. What? Go.
For Erin, life in the future, life in the far future is safe,
Erin
easy.
or Erin? E-R-I-N?
E-R-I-N. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, I literally know how to
Okay.
answer that because I know my mom's listening and I don't.
I have to make sure we say it right.
We still don't
it's
say it right. I don't know. It could
so
be
it's
Erin,
Erin?
Aaron.
Orange.
Aaron.
Or Aaron.
Erin. It's a woman.
Okay.
Woman
good?
Erin.
Aaron.
For Erin, life in the far future is safe, easy, and boring.
Ooh.
Then the experimental time belt takes her to a wild and sensual prehistoric playground.
Is this a dinosaur
But
tale?
will her forbidden lust for a
Triceratops
strapping,
and Bottoms?
sorry and spell disaster? She was a time-traveling sexaholic in search of the ultimate dino-gasm. Happy birthday.
Dino-gasm.
Triceratops and Bottoms.
Wow.
Dino DNA.
Dinosaurs.
Oh, is that your crown? Looks like a Triceratops.
Okay.
Like the little fan that they have. I love it. I love it.
I watched Jurassic Park on one of the planes or maybe with my mom when
And
she
you
was
were
here.
turned on.
Ooh.
Jeff
Did you
Goldblum
want to
is
lay
in
on the
that.
belly and go whenever it's sick?
Okay, you guys are already grossing me out.
Like test the poop?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is that
You're
Laura
nasty.
Dern?
She was only
Yeah.
25 in that movie.
Wow.
What?
Isn't that insane?
That's
possibly
how all of
younger.
Gen Z is like operating. We love you, Gen Z. But like, that's how they all like, I would never think she looks 25.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That woman like knows how to file
She
her
might
taxes.
have even been younger, but it was
Crazy.
something that I was like, oh,
That's my favorite thing to do is to look up how old people are
Yeah.
in the movies, like old movies.
Wasn't Julia Roberts, like 19 or something crazy in Pretty Woman.
Really? I mean, that would make sense because she's only however old she is now.
Yeah.
And that was
At least
1,000
20
years ago. Yeah.
Okay. Triceratops and Bottoms by Lola Faust. 72 pages, and it came out in December of 2022.
No wonder you read it last night.
Yeah. Also, I didn't start it last night. I read it all today.
I saw that you had looked at were you looking at the recommendation list on the drive? Or did you just decide to do this?
See, this is why I have to be careful and go into a different
Sneaky
browser
snakes.
because you're going to be like creeping on my shit day of and you're going to know what I'm doing.
No, I just
Vanessa.
I just saw that the rec list had been opened
Oh.
like yesterday.
She's snooping.
I was just asking
FBI.
if you were like looking at the list.
I don't know how to read. What page do you think The First Coming is on?
10.
How 70
how many
pages?
are there?
72.
10. 11.
6.
Oh.
24.
Wow, that's nice.
I think.
Ooh,
You'll see.
Oh.
questionable coming.
Questionable coming. I guess I'll just get my little diary out and start reading to you.
Yeah.
So Erin is a woman.
Erin is a
caught
woman.
in the time belt.
Yes, we
She's
are in
bored.
the year 2122.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like a
In
little
the
over 100 years.
Future.
Less than 100
Future.
years.
100 years? Yeah.
And
less
there's
than 100
dinosaurs in the future.
No, she goes in time belt and goes way back.
She goes in the time belt and goes way back.
Oh, okay.
Obviously.
We're
Obviously.
in 21 and we go
22.
back.
She heads
Gotcha,
backward.
gotcha.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the future like?
So she's in the future for us, but she goes in the past.
Correct.
Okay.
And then she's in the past for us as well. We're still here, 2024.
We're
We're
just in
doing
the middle.
good. I'm
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
35.
It's your birthday.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
Okay. Erin, year 2122. And they're numbered, okay? 1, she's naked on her balcony.
Oh, yeah.
This feels very mid-adventure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why is she naked?
She's a sexaholic.
Don't know. She's a sexaholic. Yeah.
Oh.
God, Emily's on top of it. She does one book and so she's like, Vanessa, I know everything.
I learned how to listen and read, okay?
Oh my God. And then she goes inside her apartment and she reviews her book of memories, which is like it's fashioned like a book of old. It's like the newfangled Kindle, except it's just a bunch of like memories that she has and it's all of her sexcapades.
So it's just a diary.
So it's just, and like she can review them and it's like a hologram. You can like, instead of playing a
Ooh.
video, you're just like dropped in to see her having,
Like
sex.
POV.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And then I highlighted that I want to do a quote on page 5. Okay. Okay. So she's doing her book of memories. She watched as a hologram played. She was in the middle of a group of bisexual alien races locked in the most frenetic orgy she'd ever experienced. The blue-skinned alien people were insanely sensual, making her scream, eating her up, touching her from all angles, and fucking her like a slut.
Sounds like celestial globrosis.
Yes.
Business.
Globrosis.
Yes, this is worse than celestial glorbosis.
Really?
Remember how everyone started feeling sick?
Oh no! Did you feel sick?
Yes, I'm ready. I just gave myself a tummy ache eating candy.
I decided to DNF this book.
What?
It's my birthday. I can do anything I want.
What? You DNF'd?
I know. It's my birthday. I can do anything I want.
It is your birthday. You're allowed to do whatever you want to do. It's my party and I can DNF if I want to.
Okay, keep going.
DNF?
Do you want to cast Erin?
What does she look
Julia
like?
Roberts.
I will describe everything I know about how she looks.
Okay.
Okay. She has firm breasts.
Ooh,
She has perky nipples.
of course.
And she has pink areolas.
Okay.
That is it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Julia
anything about her.
Roberts.
I think on the cover she has blonde hair.
Oh, what is on the cover?
Oh, it's
Ooh, let's do Sydney Sweeney. She's got good tits.
there you go. You are not wrong.
Is it a girl riding like a tail?
I think the tail goes in her.
No, I'm just saying on the cover.
Does it go in her butt?
It's a
it's
Triceratops
like she's like
who's like holding it in a very like almost like
King Kong kind of.
King Kong kind of
yeah,
way. Yeah,
monsters.
I wanted to say King Kong and I almost said Godzilla and I was like that doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
all the monsters love their blonde women. Okay,
Hey,
hey,
what's
let's
up?
cast Emily.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
I like how you guys
Emily,
appreciate my
Erin.
tits that way.
Aww. Don't.
Stop it.
Okay, so any questions so far? We good?
I'm good. Great tits.
Yeah, she's on the
Banging
balcony.
orgies.
She's reviewing all her sex. She's just like man, she's so bored. She just really wants to have sex, you know?
She's like, I've had all this sex already, but she wants something different.
Something new.
In the future, she had everything she wanted readily available. In theory, it was great. But another thing about having everything you wanted was just how empty and unfulfilling those things became. This was the reason Erin decided to pursue her greatest and deepest sexual fantasies.
It's like Uber or Uber Eats when you're like, God, I could get literally anything delivered to me right now, and I don't want any of it. You know?
Yeah.
So what's her deepest, darkest fantasy?
So does she want to go back into the past? Does she choose?
She wants to have crazy adventures in sex. She wants to sexually be like, what would be weirder than me literally hopping on a spaceship and having an orgy with aliens? She's trying to top that.
She's chasing the dragon.
Top that.
Tops and but yeah, okay. All right. Okay, so my next note is girl is horny 24/7.
Hell yeah.
2122, we can all get excited for this, that has pleasure bots and holographic companions.
Ooh.
But she doesn't want those.
Yeah, she wants
needs
the real thing.
more.
She needs to feel it, I assume.
Yeah, she needs to feel it. So she's watching her memories going like, God, the good old days. And then
Is she touching herself to the memories?
She's touching herself to memories. That's my touching herself to memories. My next note. One book. Good for a year. But it is not enough.
Oh.
She doesn't masturbate. It's time for a shower. But does she come? I can't tell. I don't think so.
Okay.
It's fair.
It's really hard to say.
She probably can't even come anymore because she's like not even turned on by stuff.
She needs the narrative of, the alien race.
Something different.
Yeah. She's looking for something different. And let me tell you, she finds it. Her coming out of the shower, she's more frustrated and bothered and hot and bothered, whatever. She's all horned up. There was a quote from page 6.
The gossip magazine or the gossip column, page 6.
Stop it. Okay.
Do the breaking news thing.
Breaking news.
The last time she felt this way, she'd traveled to an underground cyborg sex club, barely legal even now, hidden under a dormant volcano in Antarctica, for a series of encounters that had to be struck from the Book of Memories for fear of legal repercussions.
Oh, bummer.
Sucks. Fuck.
Miss out on those epic memories.
My diary, I had to wipe it.
Cyborgs are in Antarctica.
Yeah, so you think we're talking about dinosaurs, but there's a lot of aliens and cyborgs and stuff.
I think Ninja Turtle world.
There's just a lot. There's a lot of everything. Anything you could want.
Okay,
but she needs more.
Is it Star Trek travel where you can just go bing and then be there?
Let's see. Okay, so she decides to play with her new VR cocoon. She puts on a latex bodysuit. I don't really know why. She enters a womb-like chamber, and there's a screen and a headset, and then she can open world anything she wants, and it's a world of fairies, monsters, and then she throws in some dinosaurs.
Fun.
Why not? Throw in some dinosaurs. And then I wrote, literally can't tell if she came. I still do not. I can't tell. You'll see. You'll see. Okay, so that's page 1. Well, page 1 for me. Okay.
Of Barbara's book.
Okay, so she is, quote, in need of burning release after the VR session, and her apartment says, her apartment says to her.
Her cocoon?
No, the apartment.
Apartment. It's like Siri for your house, like Alexa.
Oh, Alexa says it. Okay.
Alexa says, why not go for the real thing? And she's like, what? And then her resident AI advisor pops a little screen up and shares a new discovery. It's a literal time machine.
Oh, wow.
We moved to chapter 2. There's no page 9.
Nice.
Remember that happened in the other one?
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it always page 9, though?
I don't know why, but there was no page 9, and I thought it was a huge conspiracy. And then I realized every time there's a new chapter, the page number skips.
So it's like a chapter as that page, where it says chapter 2.
There's a cover or something that is,
Okay.
I was pretty let down. I thought I was onto something, and it's just that.
But you solved the conspiracy.
Yeah, and maybe there was a reveal about it later in the book, but I DNF'd, so. Okay.
What percentage were you, or do you want to wait and tell us?
Let's find out together. Okay, so chapter 2, she learns about the time machine. I think it's called a chronosphere. She gets a ticket to the unveiling. Where there's going to be big science presentation, and she's like, oh my God, I love it. And then she raises her hand and she asks, how far back can you go? And let me go to page 11, because this quote, I made Eric read it and try to tell me, what the fuck do you think this means? Okay. The simple answer for how far back can you go in time? You cannot travel beyond any time period more recent than the Jurassic era.
Okay, you can't go. You can't go before the Jurassic era,
Yeah,
which
that's
is
a
like
weird way to say
millions
that.
of years ago.
You can't go farther back in time than
Before.
Jurassic. You can
Yeah.
only go Jurassic to current day.
Yes.
But Jurassic also covered like 200 million or something
Yeah.
years.
That's what I thought. It's the exact opposite. You can't go to anything.
you can go like
more recent.
1912.
From Jurassic to now.
Jurassic to the beginning of time is the only time period you can go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because they need to preserve human timelines.
oh, butterfly effect.
Of course. Of course. Women in STEM.
Yes.
So
But you know,
you could just.
okay.
But then it's like you're forced to pick dinosaurs.
But I wonder if it's one of those things, part of the conspiracy, Vatican's probably involved in some way, that they don't want you to know about the meteor that came and killed the dinosaurs or whatever.
Illuminati, that kind of
Yeah.
thing. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. I love learning.
And learning is fun.
Fundamental.
Wow. I'm having so much fun at your birthday party.
This is my okay. Well, I'm having fun with all of you.
I like your dinosaur themed birthday party.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be fun. I thought it was gonna be different.
I'm in.
Okay, let's see how you are in for this next quote.
Okay.
She finds out that she can only go Jurassic or older, and she is bummed because she had hoped that she could have sex in the deep trenches of the World War I combatants.
She's like, I want that trench foot.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, you know what?
You're in?
I'm in. Can't pull me out.
Can you
This
stay
is
in
your
on a book that I decided to DNF?
Yes, for your birthday.
No
Yes.
X for Emily.
No X.
No
And
X
I
for
understand,
Emily?
like, first of all, they're kind of hot. Their little haircuts and stuff. And, you know, I love it. Thank you for their service.
Trench foot. Emily likes foot stuff.
I was like, dinosaurs have haircuts?
No, where she wants, I can see where she wants World War One.
Everything's weird today.
Yeah, Harry Styles was in World War One. In that Dunkirk movie.
Which was factual.
or maybe it was
like a documentary.
or maybe it was a different one. But there were like two movies that came out at the same time.
Okay, so I wrote, I beg your fucking pardon because that was stunning. Just stunning. And then, okay,
Stunning.
she volunteers to go.
Okay.
She gets her protective equipment on. She's got like a little wristband that does like a force field. Okay. And of course, is the quote, and of course, her time belt fully charged and ready to go.
Yeah.
What's the time belt do?
Travels in time.
Is it like a Batman belt?
So she can come back easily.
Yes. In theory.
Does anybody else go with her?
No.
Oh, okay. She's
And why is she picked? Don't know. Don't worry about it.
right.
She also has
matter.
goggles and a camera.
Well, I'm sure when you're like going high speed, you need goggles to not.
You
have
gotta be
the
careful. Yeah.
particles.
So you're thinking you're physically moving through the world as
You
well
got it.
as, ooh, interesting. Okay.
You probably go up and then you like do like some dimensional stuff.
Do
and,
like a spin move.
woo, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you like come back down.
Land gracefully.
Yeah, because the world has to spin a bunch backwards. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you're probably dizzy for a second, so you breathe.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
like, oh, wow.
Whew. And then she's ready with her perky nipples. Okay.
Right.
Chapter 3, no page 13. Okay, so she sees a brachiosaurus. Don't worry about it. She sees a
Long
pterodactyl.
neck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She sees a pterodactyl.
Flying through the air.
She's like, wow, I'd love to ride one of those. And I don't think it's a euphemism, but maybe.
Maybe.
What dinosaur would you want to fuck? Oh my God, she's answering it.
Velociraptor seems kind of hot.
What?
You know, they seem like kind of like, if we're going to choose one.
That's going to hurt
Long
you.
necks are too sweet. I mean, it's all going to hurt.
Are we assuming that they are like romantically like not aggressive?
I feel like it's like the way that we have to be like, oh, it's a book with like a dragon, like whenever she bangs the dragon guy or whatever. Like who do I want to see have like a little bit of a human form? T-Rex, baby arms. No.
You think that they're going to turn into humans?
No, but like how they do like in the like when she fucks the dragon in the Dragon's Bride and stuff.
Yeah, but he's half human.
Yeah, but these ones are too. Sure, it's a book. You can make anything up in our heads.
Aren't
She's
they
trying
gen-
really hard to make it better. And what's so funny is that Dragon's Bride, which was our bonus episode, if you're not subscribed to our Patreon, what's our Patreon?
Patreon.com/CatchMyPearlsPod.
Oh my God, bonus episodes every month, exclusive for book boyfriends and above.
Exclusive. And you get an episode a day early.
Anyway, Dragon's Bride, I had a real hard time because it was just like a half dragon, half man, and he had like a
He had a
iguana.
man body, but a dragon head.
He had a tail. It was a lot. Anyway,
Yeah.
there are no man-human features here.
No fingies.
This is
No fingies, just
outright
clicky nails.
dinosaurs. So you picked a velociraptor, which is going to fuck up your anatomy.
As opposed to what? A
don't know,
T-Rex that's
something-
huge?
Or something nice.
What
long,
about the
long
ones
neck.
that are like running away from the T-Rex
They're
at one point?
so
They're like
big.
medium sized.
They're not cute.
What about, remember in the Lost World, remember that one that like when it aligns its neck, it can like ram like, like the
Would you
skulls
do
all, like,
the like
dome.
one that's
No,
Oh, the
that
really
was
tiny
scared
one?
me. That was
Yeah.
scary because it was a jump scare and I don't do those. Okay, I wouldn't fuck a dinosaur, but you daydream however you want.
Look, I'm in.
That's between you and Jeff and our audience.
I'm in. I'm not. I got no yucks for no yums.
Okay, so then she sees a herd of Triceratops and she tells them, "You guys look both majestic and cute." Banter.
And they're like, "Thank you."
Yeah, do
No,
they
don't speak.
talk? Yeah,
No,
I was going to
they're
say.
dinosaurs.
Just go like,
Yeah, like cows, but like more rumbly, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the noise from Dragon's Bride that you made?
I don't remember.
It sounded
Oh,
like
we did the
velociraptors.
velociraptor. Like no, that wasn't it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when it's barking in the kitchen.
She starts sketching a picture of the Triceratops. Where'd she get a sketchbook? I don't fucking know.
Is it in her fancy tool belt?
Sure, it's in her.
It's
She
her back
whips it
belt.
out.
Yeah.
She's got her overalls on, so she can whip it out.
Yeah. But nothing under her overalls, just
Because
tits
it's
under.
Emily.
She's sketching it, and I wrote, "Draw me like one of your French girls."
Yes.
And she says, "Not sure I'd feel this relaxed around a Tyrannosaurus," and the Triceratops laughs,
Oh.
and
How
she
does it
realizes it's like like a yeah, that like that, just like that.
That's what I wanted to happen.
Yeah, don't ask me. I don't.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then she realizes, oh my God, you understand me. These creatures are so sensual and intelligent.
Oh, they're connected.
Sensual.
She's about to pet it. A T-Rex shows up.
Boom, boom, boom.
Her jello is shaking.
Oh, shit. It's little fingies.
Fingies. The herd runs and she's like, no, I must protect it. So she runs too. And then she maybe like jumps through space and time to get ahead of the herd. I'm not really sure the logistics of how that happens, but she's like, haha, can't believe that worked. And I don't know what it is that worked, but it worked.
The belt.
Oh, yeah, the
and
belt.
then the force field device on her wrist, she activates it and there's a force field over her and all the dinosaurs.
Oh, all the dinosaurs.
The Triceratops. Yeah, the herd of them.
She's like touching them, so they're able to.
they're behind her. She's like, get behind me.
Oh. And
They
they
were just running.
understand, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. And that, Vanessa, what's funny? This is very serious. Are you
Just
laughing because my
imagining
arms
her
are just
in
like
the room.
out? She's like, watch out. Remember in Twilight, Bella at the end? Yeah, thank you. Just losing it.
Put your arms down.
Is that what Bella does?
She's like, get away. No, she does it with her mind.
oh,
Erin does it with her wrist.
oh, right.
Okay.
I'm crying.
Yeah, you can do it with your mind or you can do it with your wrist. Now I'm in like flight attendant mode. Okay.
I
okay.
love it.
So she saves them. Yay. Okay. I tell Eric about all of this and he goes, did they exist at the same time? Triceratops and Tyrannosaurus?
I don't think they did.
Right. So we were like, oh shit. And I was like, that's your question? Because I had just told him the World War I trenches quote. And he was like, did Triceratops and Tyrannosaurus exist at the same time? And I'm like, that is your question?
They might have had like millions of years in between them.
So I Googled it and they did, but it wasn't during the Jurassic period. So,
Oh.
okay.
Well,
You know,
we're not really gonna.
you're not worried about that? That doesn't make you out?
No, I'm in.
Okay. So then she's chatting with the Triceratops, but she can't really chat because it's a dinosaur. And then the quote is, it's like love at first sight, except with an ancient creature.
Is there one that she's more drawn to than the others of the three?
The one
Okay.
she was sketching. The
So
Leonardo
it's a
DiCaprio.
Triceratops.
Yes. Triceratops and Bottoms.
Oh, duh. It's in the title.
Chapter 4, no page 21. And this is where I went, hang on. Hang on.
Hold on.
I'm gonna crack this case.
Always at the beginning of a chapter.
Okay, so it rains. She rides the Triceratops. Not a euphemism. She's just like horse situation, but like a dinosaur. Okay. Okay. Oh, she named it Sarah, Cera. So now in my mind, I
That's
have
Land
casted
Before
Michael
Time.
Cera.
Michael Sarah.
Yeah.
But Land Before Time, her name
Is
was
the little girl.
Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah's the Triceratops.
That's cute,
yeah.
but also too young.
Gross.
too
gross.
young. A child.
Michael Sarah.
No, I didn't
So
write the
it's-
book.
This so
Or-
She's rewriting it
it's
the way
Michael Cera
she wants
face
it.
on a T-Rex or on a Tyrannosaurus.
Yes.
Wait, what?
And yes. No. Triceratops.
Triceratops.
She has like one of those
Like a little beanie.
sweatbands on,
Yeah.
like Juno.
I Googled Michael Sarah dinosaur and it's ready for the aesthetic video.
Oh, I love it.
Isn't
I
that
was like,
insane?
Jeff's gonna have to really put in some work.
No, there's literally already like several options to choose from.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
know why, but
Are any of them
everything-
hot?
Weird. What?
Emily. Did you write that? Is this Emily? Is this Lola Hornberg?
She likes dogs.
It's me. I'm here.
She's a fucking freak.
Freak. It's only for your birthday.
I appreciate that so much. Okay. Cave time. And then I wrote, is the only physical description of Erin going to be her perky nipples and pink areolas? And yes, unless there's some in like the end of the book. She takes her clothes off in the cave.
Okay.
Because it rained.
Oh, so she's drying off her clothes.
I guess. I wrote literally why. And then I wrote, quote, stripper routine.
She strips for the Triceratops?
Mm-hmm.
Is there only one that went in with her to the cave? The other one to leave, or they're still there?
Michael, Sarah, the dinosaur, and Erin are the only ones in there. Okay. And then she makes a fire, quote, the old-fashioned way. What does that mean?
With Flint?
Sure.
Flint? Where would she get Flint? Maybe in her tool belt.
Tool belt.
2 sticks?
She doesn't have like a laser fire starter. No, she's got the old-fashioned way. That could be anything.
Survivor?
That could be from like 2075.
It could be like a Bic lighter. Yeah, you're right. Like it could be like what we do now is old-timey.
And so no other humans.
Correct.
Just her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is this part of an experiment, or is it just like if you want to, you can? We don't care.
Literally, it's just if you want to go travel, go for it, Erin.
Okay.
You happen to be here, and we happen to have a time machine, so have fun, kid.
Here's the belt.
Yeah. I think this is where we're reading. Let me confirm.
Ooh.
And I'll tell you why. Yeah.
Is this where you DNF'd?
Not quite yet.
Oh.
Yeah, page 23. Here we go. Because the first coming's on page 24. But I wrote first coming, I think, because I wrote they fuck, I think. So that's what we're reading because I think I thought they did. And Eric was like, for sure, yeah. They're just like dancing around it, but like not. And then later, you'll see as we read more, she wakes up after they maybe fuck, but maybe not. She wakes up and he goes down on her.
Okay.
Yeah, Vanessa's face is a lot more how I'm feeling with this.
Yeah.
You know in Jurassic Park where she like looks to see if he's sick and she like touches the Triceratops tongue? Super gross.
Stop it.
But
it is accurate according to this. Yeah, okay. And then so he goes down on her, woo, and then she returns the favor and
what is a dinosaur pee-pee like?
You're going to find out.
Oh, we're going to read about it.
We're ready to read?
Okay.
You ready?
She wants
said
to know
before
about
we started
dinosaur
that
pee-pee.
You wanted to do a 45-minute episode. So here we go. We're going to, it's the cave, it's raining, and you'll start the quote with, I'll better take my clothes off.
I'll better.
Here you go. Hey, have fun. I'll let you know when I DNF'd. Actually,
Okay.
I think I stopped highlighting where I DNF'd.
Ooh.
Oh, mid-adventure.
Where I decided to go, I'm good.
Oh, it's your birthday. You can do whatever you want.
Tell me if you can spot why I went, I'm all right. Maybe all of it, the whole thing. Okay.
Oh, I don't think you've ever presented a book that you DNF.
No, why would I? I wouldn't not do my homework. I would do it last minute, but I would not do it.
That was a lot of the one-star reviews were like DNF, but I'm like, that your reviews don't count if you DNF'd. But this is a
You'll see.
a lot.
We got to the point, I was reading it to Eric because I was like, I literally can't believe this. And then I was reading it to him and he said, and I quote, I love you so much, I don't want to hear anymore.
Wow.
Okay.
I'll better take off my clothes first, she said, her eyes moving to the entrance of the cave. We might be here a while, and I think that's perfect since I won't be alone. Sarah watched her take off her clothes, her body bent over and her hands slowly caressing down her sides. She wanted to put on a show for him, longed to keep him engaged and mesmerized, that majestic creature. So she did some kind of stripper routine.
Some kind. Don't worry about the details, but
Just
she
like
did it.
something
So
like
this
it.
is not, well, obviously not.
Her POV?
Yeah.
I don't know how you would have a POV of a dinosaur, but
No,
you know
I
what?
just meant
No, but
like, it's not
hers.
even from her POV.
It's just
like
happening.
she.
Yeah.
It's just the story of the tale, you know.
It's the lore.
Her cheeks turned pink when she took off her soaked top, freeing her breasts.
Dump them out.
Dump them out. Sarah's attention remained unflinchingly on her.
When you say Sarah, I picture the name S-A-R-A-H,
Yeah.
and I'm picturing a woman. And
Maybe I'll say
yeah.
Sarah.
No, because it's kind of helping me not remember that it's a literal dinosaur. So, you just go for it.
She took off all her clothes. Again. Her body heated by the fire and the rising desire rushing through her body. She did a seductive dance around the flames, drawing the Triceratops' gaze. I feel like we already covered that.
We did, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Her breasts heaved and danced, her body moving in a slow, seductive rhythm.
Is that the motions you're doing? Is that how it goes?
That's the slow, seductive, heaving breast movement.
Oh, no.
YouTube.com. She skipped over to where the Triceratops was and put her
Skipped.
She's like hopscotch.
Yes. And put her arms around him, letting her naked body rub against his. The moment soon became intimate between them.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. You tell me when the sex happens here.
Okay.
And if it does. Okay, continue.
Maybe at the moment soon became intimate between them, heated by the strong need for each other's company. Erin closed her eyes and listened to his soft sounds as her hands moved over his body, and she shuddered to the rhythm, getting a rush of pleasure from the connection. I'm picturing in Jurassic Park when she's laying on the tummy and feeling the breathe.
That's pretty much all that's been described is that she's touching his body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
And feeling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's feeling it.
And she's naked.
Her heaving breasts. Yeah.
Yeah. Their minds seemed to become connected. Erin kissed the Triceratops again, slowly this time.
She had kissed him earlier, like maybe on like his cheek, if you would call it a cheek. I don't know. Where do you think she kissed him?
On his back?
On his on his lips? They don't
I
even
think
have
on his
lips.
body, like on his back, or I don't know.
Okay, great.
The tip of her fingers brushed over the side of his face, teasing him, arousing an ancient need in him. The physical contact sent sparks flying between them, heating up the flames of desire, eating up their bodies.
Maybe that's how they started the fire.
Oh,
The old-fashioned way. Maybe that's what that means.
That is old-fashioned way, body heat.
Mm.
The Triceratops lowered himself, eyes closed, and slid into a world of euphoric bliss. Moans and groans and soft gasps filled the air between them. Are they fucking now?
You tell me. That's what Eric thought, euphoric, but he slid into euphoric bliss.
Yeah.
He was like, that's it. And I was like, if you say
So
so.
maybe it's just rubbing on each other, like
It's
dry
they're
humping.
still breathing.
Yeah, she's just still laying on the tummy breathing.
Which, teach their own.
With each stroke from her fingers and kiss from the dripping softness of her lips, the Triceratops found itself nearing the explosive heights of ecstasy unlike it had ever felt before. So maybe she's just touching him?
Yeah.
He soon let out deep grunts of satisfaction, brushing his face against Erin's body.
Erin.
She straddled him, trembling from the tingles of pleasure, and held on tight. She let her body move to the rhythm of Sierra's ecstasy and soon became engulfed by it. She bit her lips and shut her eyes, grinding fast. So they're fucking now.
Sure.
Feeling, although maybe not.
See?
She might still just be humping him. She bit her lips and shut her eyes, grinding faster, feeling her heated sex become sensitive with every motion.
Vanessa looks ill.
Well, it's just weird. It's like, it almost seems like the fade to black stuff where they never say, like, do they ever say cock?
It's explicit, say fade to black.
So
Yeah.
you wish it were more explicit?
No, I'm
She's like, I want to hear about the Triceratops
Let's
cock.
see,
No, I'm
let's
just
see if
saying.
you get your dreams come true.
Ooh,
Okay.
maybe it gets more descriptive. The fire burning cast a shadow of their bodies on the wall of the cave, intertwined like two mystical beings, locked in a beautiful dance of love and pleasure and deep primeval lust. Should that be primal? Is primeval a word?
Who can say? I don't even. My brain has left the building for the day. Okay, so next chapter you'll see we're gonna skip a little
Yes.
bit, but not too yet. Okay, so 24 first coming because also I think at least one of them came.
I think.
Yeah, so that's why I said 24. I think.
Yeah.
They fuck. I think, and then later, chapter 7, she wakes up and he goes down on her, and I think in chapter 8 some more stuff happens, which is probably where we're reading. And then I wrote, so did they fuck or not back in chapter 6? So scroll and we'll see where we're at.
So there's highlighting over in chapter 5.
Nope, head to the future.
You're like, I should just highlight that for myself.
Vanessa, how you doing? It's all gonna be pink. It's not orange. All right, what?
I'm at 55.
Okay, ma'am, give me the.
I love it.
What the hell just happened? So we were in chapter 4, and I didn't realize it because I mixed up my notes with the chapter numbers. So you were correct. Chapter 5. Yeah.
I was like, wow, there's a lot of story in between.
Oh my God. Wow.
Oh my God, so long.
Vanessa, you getting horned up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah.
All right. While Cera slept, Erin crept up to him. It was her turn to wake him with wild sexual feelings. She moved her hand along his massive body as if making a painting, tapping slowly with the tip of her fingers.
What does that mean? Making a painting.
I think just
tapping.
like drawing on the body, you know, like.
She's so in. This is
I told you, I'm in. It's your birthday. I'm in.
okay.
I'm so in.
All right.
She's into the book that
She's
you
just like, you know,
didn't
just like
read.
kind of like just doodling news.
Happy
you know?
birthday to me.
It's your birthday.
You're welcome.
She'd spent enough time with Cera to know where he'd like to be touched and kissed.
Oh yeah, some time has passed, like a day or two. So
Okay.
that they've like explored each other's bodies.
They've played house. The places that made him stiffen from pleasure. She let her hand continue trailing over the side of his body, moving down to his rear. He stirred slightly and groaned when she moved lower. His breathing became faster and his eyes opened slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Did I wake you? She asked in a teasing, sexy voice.
Oh, so he's like asleep?
He was like, honk shoe.
She woke up. He was going down on her. So she's like, "Your turn, fella."
He was just licking it.
Yep. Don't make those mouth noises. Oh my God. Oh my God. Vanessa, do you feel queasy?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
We're never going to be able to go to a natural history museum the same.
Oh my God. That should be our first fan event.
Oh, yeah. When we were in Chicago, we went to one, like the Natural History Museum, the one there. And they had a thing in the dinosaur area where it's like, smell a dinosaur's breath.
No.
It was
What?
and so I was like, okay.
You're always complaining about hot breath and all this,
Yeah.
and then you're like, "Give it
I'm
to me."
in.
I
She
was
wrote
like, I
this.
want to know what it smelled like. And
What did it smell like?
fucking gross. I mean, it
Yeah.
said it was like, it's going to smell like rotting meat.
Yeah.
And so,
So,
and then I was
someone said to you, "Hey, what you're about to smell is going to smell like rotting meat," and you went, "Let me get a big whiff,"
yeah, but they're like, but it's also what dinosaurs' breath smelled like. And so I was like,
because
okay.
they ate meat.
Yeah, but then I also, this is where my dark mind went, was I was
Sure.
like, this is when they say that like death almost smells sweet. You know, like when people like, they'll find a body or something. I was like, oh, that's what it is. Oh, that's what it is. It was so
Wow.
gross.
Pervert.
Anyways, Chicago Natural History Museum, give it a whiff.
Smell some rotting meat.
Yeah, let me know if you've smelled it. Ugh. Did I wake you? She
right.
asked it.
All right, it's sex. Okay.
The way she gets back into reading.
Boom, back in. In a teasing, sexy voice, Cera groaned and breathed deeply. She moved her fingers around him and rubbed him slowly. Her eyes widened when she felt the hard shaft underneath his body. Before now, she'd been curious but hesitant about it.
So this is the first time she's gotten down.
I think they just dry humped before.
This
Yeah.
is the first time that she has
Felt
Touched
his
it.
wee-wee.
like interacted with it at all.
Yeah.
So before it was just lots of like body rubbing and
And face touching.
Yeah.
kissing.
And her dripping softness of her lips, which just sounded like they were like melting or something.
Yeah, like gooey.
Great. Gooey,
Blech.
rotten meat.
Blech.
I thought you were in.
I'm so in.
Oh, you got her.
I just don't like the idea because it sounds
Okay.
sticky.
Okay.
Oh, the sticky is that's would be.
Okay.
Her eyes widened when she felt the hard shaft underneath his body. Before now, she'd been curious but hesitant about it. Now, listening to his soft groans and feeling that heat intensify in her body, she knew she had to explore. Cera jerked a bit from the touch, and she quickly placed a hand on his body, cooing softly. Shh, it's okay. He
You're like
relaxed.
acting this out, and I'm still picturing Michael Cera, which is helping. Vanessa, I recommend it.
He relaxed and let out a peaceful groan. The hardness throbbed in her grasp, and sticky fluids trickled out when she stroked him a little. The more she made that jacking motion with her hand, the hotter she felt. Sarah's shaft soon grew long and hard, twitching as she tightened her grip around it. a prehistoric cock, you're in. She couldn't stop herself from thinking, oh, what would this feel like inside of me? She wondered.
I hate it. It's so good. I hate it.
You love it. The sounds of pleasure echoed around the cave walls, and it only encouraged Erin to keep going. Still on her knees, Erin slid her free hand between her legs. Oh, that feels so good, Sierra, she moaned when she slipped 2 fingers between her wet folds and the other hand still frantically stroking Sierra.
Frantic. Also, she has
So
to
much
because he doesn't have any fingies.
Oh, right. He only has little claws.
Oh, right. He's a
his little
dinosaur.
hooves. His little hoovies.
I thought it was Michael Cera.
Please, God.
Her hand was soon smeared with Sierra's sticky fluids. He let out a long groan, and his shaft throbbed as he spurted his fluids all over his hand. All over her hand. Not his. He has a hoovie.
He doesn't have fingies. Okay.
That's the biggest load I've ever seen, she giggled. I held up her hand, showing the sticky fluids dripping down her fingers. Feeling naughty, she slapped the hand between her legs and rubbed the sticky fluids between her legs, moaning and shivering.
Ugh.
She laid on her back, inviting Sierra over. He nudged his nose between her legs while her fingers dipped in and out of her hole.
Ugh.
She raised her legs and Sierra stretched out his tongue, running the tip along her anal hole and up to her wet pussy.
Anal hole.
Anal hole.
This is
when
where
you
I
stopped?
decided I'm good. I'm good.
Oh,
I'm good. I wrote, okay, you know what? I'm tapping out. And this was supposed to be my birthday. I paid $2.99 for this because it wasn't on Kindle Unlimited anymore. And I couldn't even fucking finish it.
35%. You DNF'd at 35%.
Hand it over.
Barbara always pays.
Wow.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
We're getting you a dinosaur cake.
Okay, so my next
Ooh.
note is I lied. I'm still reading. For the fans in all caps. For
the fans. This is for you.
Okay, so then they fuck for real. It's icky. Quote, globs of cum.
Ugh.
We good?
Yeah,
Like
I'm in.
more than
'Cause-
the Minotaur?
Yeah, because after the anal hole, they sort of like dry hump, but not. She's like on it, but not. It's
not in her.
Yeah,
It can't go in. It's so big.
She's just
Yeah.
grinding on
yeah, and he's loving it, and she's loving it, and she's vocal, and he's not, and they, globs.
Is
of
he
cum.
on his back or on top of her?
She is on all fours, and he is above.
I guess he's so big.
He's so big. How would he keep rolling around like a turtle? He can't get off of his back.
Yeah. His little crown would be hard, Wow.
Okay, so that happens, and then I wrote, oh, okay, I think I actually did finish the rest of the book because the rest of the book is little like one-shots when she goes back later to visit like different dinosaurs. So I actually did finish the fucking book.
So she goes back to her time, but then comes back to fuck dinosaurs every once
But
in a while.
not Sierra again.
She stayed 1 week.
Oh
and
no, she doesn't double dip.
she doesn't double dip.
she's
looking
an
for
adventure girl.
new.
She's not there for a commitment.
She never
No.
wears the same thing twice. She never fucks the same thing twice.
There you go. You get her.
Look who's
oh my
in.
God. So she
I'm
stayed.
not.
She's in.
You're not in?
No.
Do we understand why I decided to DNF and then I didn't
Yes.
DNF? And I did phrase it, I
Yes.
think, when I was saying it earlier that I decided to DNF. I meant to, but then I just was like, all right, they're going to have questions about what the fuck happens.
It's not that many pages.
I was planning to just skip the sex scenes and just go like, what the fuck else could happen? Because we still I'm 35% in.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Okay, so she stays a week. She has to go. The time belt battery is about to die. It's very sad. They do one last embrace. She steps through the portal, and the quote is, her eyes still on her strange lover, and she bade him one final farewell.
Aww.
See you, Michael Cera.
Hi. It's probably sweet.
The rest of them are one-shots that have little like individual titles, like Mile High Pterodactyl Club.
Ooh, does she fuck him in the sky?
Do you think that's the Windy City series?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Vanessa,
9/11.
you look nauseous.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little.
I tried to eat lunch when I was reading that scene.
Yum.
It didn't go well. I was eating cereal.
I was gonna say, what were you eating?
It was eating cereal.
Slurping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crunching. and-
Globs.
Milk.
Yeah.
Eee.
Yeah.
Wow. Would you? Has this author done any other books?
Yeah. Mile High Pterodactyl Club, something
Yeah.
about an Allosaurus.
Oh, so they were
They're
from
different
the
books.
books.
There's a few of them that are, but then there's a few of them that are not included in this one. So
Are they all Erin?
So Triceratops and Bottoms is just that story.
correct.
So for $2.99, you actually got a couple books.
You got a couple more. They're not like full books because they're not like chapters. It's like one chapter that's just her
Little
with
novellas.
a pterodactyl. A chapter with her with
Oh, okay.
the little one that spits. I don't know.
Ooh.
Built-in
I bet
lube.
she does a brontosaurus.
Emily
along
going,
there.
ooh.
Ooh, I'm in. It's
Right.
your birthday. I'm in.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so what do you think? 5 stars?
5 stars.
5
You know,
stars.
it's 5 stars for exactly what it is. It's gross. And
Gross.
It's,
I feel like it was grosser than celestial glorbosis. Like,
It was-
I don't know why. I mean,
I
maybe
think
because
because-
it's a dinosaur, but
to me, it was just pure bestiality.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
there's
like-
not really like consent either.
Yeah, Global X at least spoke.
Like it felt
Yeah.
like, I know this isn't what I don't know, whatever. It just felt like the way that he was like even like going down on her was like a dog, you
Yeah.
know, like I think that's where it just felt too, at least these other ones where it's like, oh, he's a dragon. He's this
Yeah.
or
And they
that.
can
Like,
communicate.
What's
yeah.
the Morning Glory Milky? What is he?
He's a minotaur.
Minotaur.
But he speaks.
Yeah.
Right.
He's
He
a
has
business,
job.
busy business boy. Like,
Yeah.
They go out to coffee.
yeah.
Yeah.
But this was just straight up bestiality.
This is just straight up
Yeah.
fucking a dinosaur. And I had a real hard time with that while I was eating my Honey Nut Cheerios. So
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's smut about the little bee, the little honey nut Cheerio bee.
I don't know, but the recommendations, there is like bad
Yeah.
behavior.
Yeah,
Bad
there is
behavior,
a book in there.
I flagged a couple for the next time because I
Maybe for
felt like we
spring.
were in a run of like some pretty straightforward books.
Yeah.
So thought I'd do a
Okay.
Barbara
We need
Blindside,
some
and I
Triceratops
Barbara
and
Blindside,
Bottoms.
birthday blindside.
I accidentally birthday blindsided myself, and I was really grossed out.
What do the good people at Goodreads think? 5 stars?
I think this might be the lowest rated book we've ever done. And there are
Oh.
very few ratings as well. Amazon has it as a 2.5 out of
Whoa.
only 253 ratings.
Wow.
Yeah. And then Goodreads has it as a 2.05 out of 774 ratings.
Wow.
Wow. 774. That's not, especially if
Not
like
many.
I've heard the name.
It's probably because you have to pay for it.
oh, true.
You didn't always, because people were referencing Kindle Unlimited.
Oh,
They'll go
okay.
back and forth on that. But
Gotcha.
I think it's because it's bestiality.
Yeah.
The other ones are like,
Oh.
I'm a door, but I must learn
Yeah,
the
like
ways
I'm
of
an
the world.
airplane,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, but I speak. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or I have fingies.
Yeah.
Also, there's a letdown because Triceratops and Bottoms. What's the Bottoms all about?
Her anal hole.
Thank you. All right.
Like,
All right, friends of the podcast. The only one we have is Willow has it marked as want to read.
Oh.
all of our friends.
Willow, I hope you see this. I hope you hear this, and you think long and hard on whether or not you are in the mood for that. Maybe
think-
check out Mile High Pterodactyl Club.
I think Willow can count it as reading it because
That's true.
we read it.
Yeah.
We covered a lot of it.
Yeah.
You're good.
And then for the 1 stars, I have a bunch. They're not all 1 stars. I just grabbed anything.
Yeah.
Steven said, I don't know how dinosaurs acted, but it certainly wasn't like this.
It's like, that's
In
not
their
correct.
defense, this is not right.
No. Adam said, do you think that God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he has created?
Yes. yes.
Which is a quote from Spy Kids 2.
Oh my God. Really?
Yeah, apparently Steve Buscemi says it. And it's like supposed to be this like, why is that quote in Spy Kids 2? Like it's very like, what an insightful, like sort
Yeah.
of wow. Okay.
Would you ever have
Weird.
Steve Buscemi on your Hear Me Out list?
No.
I feel like as he's gotten older, his personality, like not really, like his. I think there's such like a personality thing to it.
He was a firefighter back in the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
So like I could maybe, but you got to be real funny. And he's funny in a like dry way.
Mm-hmm.
You got to see how it does in person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's charming and funny.
No, our eyes are too similar. I can't do it. No. The older I get, the more I'm like, I'm starting to look like him. And it's,
You
Oh
are.
my
I look at the members of my
God.
family and I'm like, you see what I'm saying? Mom, back me up. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
right,
Angel, a beautiful eyes of an angel.
Oh my God, thank you. Steve Buscemi and me. Okay, Biblio Barbie gave
Hey,
it
that's
4
me.
stars. And she said, who knew dinosaurs were such empaths? I did figure they would be hung, though. If I had to go back and pick a dino to bang, it would definitely be a Triceratops.
Okay. okay.
It's Emily.
I'm a raptor girl.
Yeah, what a wild choice. Okay.
I don't know. I think it'd just be the most attractive one.
It seems like the smartest in the room.
Yeah.
Clever girl.
Plus, they ride motorcycles or whatever.
Yeah, right. See?
It's like those TikToks or Instagram reels you're always sending of the motorcycle guy.
Ugh.
That's where her head's
Guys
at.
doing the bare minimum.
Literally just
500,000
existing.
likes.
I sent one to Emily that was just
just a mirror selfie. 200,000 likes. And it just had 6'4" question mark. That's
6'7".
That's all it was.
But you know what? He's not speaking.
Ah,
Mm.
he knows what we want.
It's my birthday. I can say anything I want. Okay. Darby said, I will never eat dino nuggets again.
Oh no.
That's sad. That's actually
Yeah.
really sad. Tabitha, listen, I knew what I was getting into. I severely lowered my expectations and I was still let down. Y'all are mad weird for this.
Oh my God.
Libby said, book is as advertised, 5 stars.
Okay.
Vanessa,
Hey, it's you.
It was not
Vanessa,
me.
it's very focused on the girl and not as much on the dinosaurs. It is explicit, but no descriptions of the dinosaurs.
I felt-
Storyline was meh.
I mean, I guess enough. I don't think I wanted more description from the dinosaur.
I wanted less. Of
Jurassic
all of
Park
it.
filled it in enough for me for what I imagined the
Right.
tongue to look like and all of it.
Yeah. Vanessa, are you? Yeah. I'm
good.
like stumbling over my words. 'Cause I'm trying to rush over these and just be like done with this episode.
I'm good. I'm chilling.
You're in. You love
Yeah.
it. You're not nauseous. Okay. Last one. Katie, it's exactly what you think it is, only worse.
Yay!
And it's poorly written to boot. Also, licking reptiles really puts you at risk for salmonella.
Oh,
my
gotta be
God.
careful. Yeah. You don't have the immune system for that. Salmonella, why?
I don't know. Because they eat raw cookie dough. Everyone knows
So do
that lizards are. You lizard. That was horrifying. That was my least enjoyable book that I've done for the podcast so far.
Really?
I don't know why. I wanted it to be more ridiculous somehow. And it was almost like not enough weird shit happened. Okay, weird sex stuff happened, but like
Yeah.
it wasn't, like the coronavirus was very
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, because he turned into a man.
yes. So it
And-
was key that it
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
and I could barely handle the Dragon's Bride where he was like sort of
Yeah.
Iguana.
reptilian. Yeah.
We just don't think about the head so much.
I
Yeah,
never
but this,
do.
it was nothing. It was still little
It was
Harry's
just-
big tummy.
It was
all
It was
fours.
just a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm feeling
I
sick again.
require upright
Upright.
fingies.
Okay.
So she wants the T-Rex.
Ooh, with little fingies.
I'm 5 fingers on each hand.
Oh.
Okay.
No Simpsons for you.
Human.
Do you think that T-Rex was more like a kangaroo where they like hit with their legs a lot?
They've got it. Their head. They
Right?
bash
They
with
got
their
the
head.
arms and the...
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then like just kick with their legs. Whew. that'd
That's
be
what I
strong.
hope to see in the next Jurassic Park one that's with Scarlett Johansson and somebody.
Oh,
Oh,
they
there's a
in
new one coming out?
Yeah.
Oh.
God.
Scarlett Johansson and then one of the guys from Bridgerton.
Ooh.
Mm.
I haven't watched it. But the season that everyone's like, they're like enemies to lovers and it's like so good. That guy.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, we should all go see it day one.
Okay.
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 Well, I thought that was great. And thank you for having us at your dinosaur birthday party.
Oh my God, my dinosaur themed birthday party.
Yeah.
That
Now your
horrified me.
birthday party is going to be dinosaur themed.
Yay.
Aw.
I love it.
That's going to be traumatizing. Okay.
Yay. Well, if you want to tell Barbara happy birthday, leave a comment, share it. Say it's her birthday. It's her birthday week and she got to have a dino party. And, like and subscribe at Clutch My Pearls Pod everywhere on the internet. You can join our Patreon where you get an episode a day early as well as a bonus episode. And you learn about all this Dragon Bride stuff that we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Oops. And patreon.com/Clutch My Pearls Pod. For all of our Patreon people, I'll see you Monday. For everybody else, see you next Tuesday. Bye.
Bye. Ugh.
I was wondering.
Ugh.